Hi, Doug Sharp here, host of the National Leadership Briefing, and this is the Midweek Touchpoint. Well, it's good to be back with you this week. Of course, we've just come off of a very successful National Leadership Briefing broadcast last Friday on August the 7th. It was fantastic to have an opportunity to get together with you then and review all of the things that we have covered over the course of the last year here on the National Leadership Briefing. Of course, we also had an opportunity to take a real close look at what exactly occurred as we executed the strategy to have influence within a political process during the Conservative Party of Canada leadership election race. Now, in case you have no idea, if you don't know what I'm talking about, that means that you haven't seen that briefing from last Friday. So I am including today in the notes below, I'm going to include today an email so that you, or sorry, a web link that you can actually click on and watch the entire briefing. It's really important that you do because we firmly established last Friday exactly where we are at in the process. Now, why is that important? Is because we're moving on to even more exciting things on the immediate road ahead. And it's important to know where you're at before you tack on into the future as to where you're going. So this is what I'm going to suggest you do. Look in the notes below if you haven't seen the briefing. Watch last month's briefing. That's the August 7th briefing. Watch it. Make sure you watch it right to the very end because there's a bit of a surprise at the end for you. But then I want you to focus on the road ahead and start preparing for the next National Leadership Briefing on September the 4th. Now, why is that so important? Because on September the 4th, we are dedicating the entire briefing to getting people started right in understanding why it is that we come together once a month on the briefing. We're going to get people started right by training them up properly right from the beginning on what the 4 pillars are. We're going to be talking about how to increase your influence. We're going to be talking about how to have influence within the different realms in society, culture, politics, and government. And you're going to have an opportunity to bring somebody who's brand new to the National Leadership Briefing and have them started right. So let's make sure that we do all we can to get our folks to go to National Leadership Briefing's website at nlbcanada.ca before Friday, September the 4th, so that they can receive the link and join us for that next briefing. I'm really looking forward to this because I believe that what's going to happen is that we are going to have the largest single month's increase in our influence since the beginning of the briefing. Why? Because we're all trained right now already to introduce people to the briefing, bring them onto the call, but we're going to focus entirely on growth over this next month and really take a run at growing our numbers. Why again? Because we may need greater numbers with some of the things that are coming at us. We might be in a federal election soon. We might be in a leadership election race for the other political parties out there. And we want to make sure that we have the maximum number of people coming together as a regular habit, using our combined influence and looking for those opportunities where we can work together strategically to affect and impact the outcomes of these political processes. Okay, so that's only one thing we focus on. We've also got a whole bunch of other things to announce in September. So I'm looking forward to seeing you then on the next National Leadership Briefing. In the meantime, though, let's get folks to that nlbcanada.ca website so they can register and be a part of that with us. Okay, so in the meantime, until next week, God bless you, God bless your family, and may God, of course, continue to bless this great nation of Canada. Bye for now.